What's up, everybody? Welcome to another season of the Just Saying podcast.
Another season, huh?
Second season of the Just Saying podcast. I'm your host, Natasha Juan, joined by...
Yes, sir! Hello, everybody! It's been a
while.
time.
It's been a while that we
Without
also
you,
have
my
to...
friend.
We also forgot how to podcast already,
Studio change already also some more.
Studio change.
Haven't do new episode.
New Year also already.
New Chinese New Year also already. Should I say the other New Year? No
What?
need.
No
Raya
need.
almost.
Oh, Raya almost.
Less than 30 days before Puasa already, man. Oh my
time
goodness.
goes
Time
by
flies
so
by so
fast.
fast. And I think we need to do a lot of catch up. Oh.
Yes, we do. And I'm so excited because this is a brand new season. We're looking forward to more guests as well. So make sure to follow, subscribe. We're on Spotify. We are also on Instagram and TikTok.
Belum lagi on YouTube. When, producer? When?
Senyum saja dia. Soon, okay?
Okay. So basically, what had happened to you over the past few months?
I grew. No.
You grew?
I grew.
How many centimeter taller?
I don't know. So, I don't know. There's a lot of... This new year, my new year started in the beginning of February, I felt.
Why,
I don't know. I just felt like, no need lah, New Year so early. So yeah.
It felt a bit weird right now sitting very close to you.
Why?
Because usually we are a gap apart. Because of the sofa.
Yeah.
But now we're like on a single sofa. It feels like I can touch Tasha anytime I want. New Year's for me was quite busy. Yeah, it was Chinese New Year music video, and then there was we finished shooting for the Ramadan show on TVS. Just in case you guys don't know, I work with TVS, TV Sarawak, our state-owned local TV station, and that was so much fun. Our producer was one of the guests, and it was quite an experience because it's my first cooking show, bro.
Wow, well done.
Cooking show.
Masa. That's January.
That's January.
Oh no, that's a lie. In January I had work. I went to Singapore.
You went to a lot of places. No, basically, why we've been missing. I think both of us were very busy.
Yeah, I was very busy.
Yeah.
In January I went to Singapore for a few days. Got to travel. This was for Air Asia, so I got to travel and somewhat work at the same time, which is more like enjoying myself. Yeah. And after that, it's just the same thing. It's just everything so fast. And next thing you know, came back, hosted an event for a client, emceeing lah. And then next thing you know, Chinese New Year. Everything is so fast. But I need to ask you, are you one of those people that have... you know, they always say New Year, New Year's resolution and all that. Are you the type that has that? Are you like the type that, you know, okay.
This is something that I want to also do with you after this. You have your phone with you, right?
Now?
Not later lah. But I do actually have goals this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is it?
I rarely have goals, but this year I don't know. I feel like I want to be a better version of myself because previously I've never had the intention to kind of like be a better person. I will just swerve with whatever that comes, you know. But these days, I feel like I'm getting older and, you know, responsibilities are getting more serious. Hence, I feel like, yeah, it's time for me to step up my game. And one of the goals is to make more money, but
Make more money, yeah.
differently lah this time. I think I'm usually a very flaky person. You know what flaky is?
What is your type of flaky?
Not the dandruff kind of flaky.
What is your kind of flaky?
Flaky in a way macam I hate to say this but this is one of my weakness. Macam say for example I say I want to do something but later I don't do it.
I think that happens to the best of us though. I mean,
but I'm too flaky sometimes, even with people.
I think I feel the same way, you know.
So yeah, and one of the things that I want to do is also to, not making money is not the main goal, but the main goal is to condition myself with better behaviors lah.
Okay, so it's more like the self-love kind of thing.
Self-love ka? Is that how you characterize
Better
it?
behaviors, ma. You know the way, because like better behaviors, better behaviors meaning to say that you treat other people better or for yourself? Overall.
Overall.
So yeah, that's a bit of self-love.
I think if you fix one thing, it can fix other things at the same time.
Domino
as well.
effect, is it?
Yeah. So if you sleep, for example, if you sleep right, then your day will be better, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So you can go about your day better. You can plan your days better. I'm not a planner, and I'm still failing, but now I have a routine where I have to plan my day around prayer time. So actually, as a Muslim, as I am a born Muslim person, I don't know, maybe
You can just say that you're a born Muslim, you're not even a born Muslim person.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the call out is too.
It's okay, sorry for interrupting.
But yeah, I've tried to plan out my day according to prayer time because
Yeah, that's what I've been noticing. Like every time I call you, are you? I'm going prayers. Like, okay.
Yeah.
It's like, wow.
So it's
Well done.
I never knew that. This is very bad of me, especially as a Muslim. But I never knew that keeping up with your prayers could actually affect your life.
It does.
Very, effectively.
Yeah.
I didn't foresee that because I have to admit it, I was not a practicing Muslim in the past. Maybe the only prayers that I jaga when I was a bit more younger was Friday prayers. And then the 5 times a day prayer, very tunggang langgang. Kadang-kadang tidak ada langsung.
Yeah, so it's basically no discipline when it comes to that.
No at all.
So like for me, I think for the last 3 years during COVID, I've been praying a lot. Like a lot of people, I don't go to church. Like I don't go to church as often as possible. So people might think that I'm not a religious person. But for me, I think praying is something very essential for me because it cleanses your thoughts. It keeps you
grounded.
Not just grounded, but also sane. Because most of the time we are like when you see in the outside world, outside world.
Why? Where are we now? Inside the world?
Inside world. Like, I mean, online and all that, you're always affected by other people's voices, opinions, what people should do, how you should be this, how you should be that. That sometimes, when you get home, even when you're stressed out, sometimes it's not even your problem. So like praying keeps me like, just throwing out all the noise, and it brings me back to, okay, you are good. This is what you should do. And it helps you. For me, one thing I love about praying is that you also practice gratitude. I always start my prayers with that. I know we come from different religion, but for me, every single day, I will always start with like gratitude mostly also. And when I do, sometimes, unconsciously, then you realize that, hey, you are blessed. You are so blessed. What are you even stressing out about?
I learned a lot about my religion in the more recent months. It's very eye-opening. I thought that because my dad is more on the religious side, whereas my mom, we're very friendly. I mean, someone has to play a role,
Yeah.
So my dad is the one teaching us the religion stuff, and my mom is our besties. But I thought that I learned a lot from my dad, but I didn't, because Islam as a religion is not just A, B, C. It's A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And before anyone thinks that Islam is a very complicated religion, it's not actually. It calls for peace and it calls for simplicity, living moderately. So I guess that's why I am honestly mentally right now, even though I still struggle with keeping up with my prayers, but I feel like I'm more at peace, and I feel like my life is not that tunggang langgang. You know how tunggang langgang I am. Really, tunggang langgang here and there, forget stuff.
Tunggang langgang, chaotic, very very chaotic.
But it's been a good run so far, and I aspire to. That's my priority lah. The goal right now, money later. Because I think if you find illegal ways, money also. Correct or not?
We're not promoting that though.
Yeah,
but it's true. I mean, money can be found everywhere. I think
You kikis duit orang pun money also.
Yeah, that's what I've always been. When people ask me how is it like being a freelancer, you know, from being in mainstream media, radio, and then doing that TV, doing that
Borneo, Rhythm of Borneo.
yeah, doing the TV show. So being from why I loved it though. Yeah, so being on mainstream media is very different. It's an ongoing thing. It's an everyday thing. But freelancing, I feel like I have more time for myself, for my thoughts, for my family, for the people around me, for me to process everything. It is not the most lucrative ways of making money, but it keeps me
in check.
Not
on
just
your
in check, it
toes?
keeps me at peace. You know, I know that one day I will have to like, you know what, time to grind. You know,
that's my wish also.
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
I want Tasha to be TVS.
TVS. Why can't you just say mainstream media?
I mean, is there any hope of you going to KL or not? Do you want to go KL to do
I
TV?
don't mind,
You don't
depending on the
mind?
offer. Yeah.
But
Any
start here
network.
first lah. I don't know.
You want me to become news anchors? I was on TVS.
Who knows? You know, you told us on the podcast that you had that as a
When I was younger, I watched a lot of
Why
CNN
not?
all
You
that.
know.
But then after that, I grew older, and then it's
Older lah better. You have knowledge, better knowledge. You have better, what do you call that, mannerisms in this kind of thing. So, you know, I think it's
I
high
don't say
time.
no for like any possibilities or opportunities. I will always say mostly yes. But when it comes to like, for me, I still am enjoying my freelancing stage, you know, because for me, I am a very sentimental person. So when I see my parents get older, sometimes I feel like I need to watch time right now, as in be very, very present. Because before, when I was working, my goodness, I could be at home with my family, but my mind is work. Work, and it's so stressful. And then sometimes when they talk to me, I'm not 100% present. And then when I look at them sometimes, I feel sad and all that. So I'm just very happy. At this moment, I'm not saying no to anything. I wouldn't mind any offers, but I'm very excited for this year. I'm very excited for all the opportunities that will be happening. I'm so very excited for all the events that will be happening in Sarawak itself.
We've got a lot in line, man. I think I read or I heard that we have a few concerts happening this year. Not just Borneo Sonic, mind you. Borneo Sonic is happening again. I just got a word from Mr. Steven Au.
Wow.
This last week. But this year we have that kind of festival, this kind of festival. But recently, ada concert kena cancel though. I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
You know what? Yeah, kan? I mean,
Which one? I don't know much about
why?
it.
What
say
happened?
anything about it.
Yeah, but it was publicized that it was cancelled. I think there was one Indonesian band involved in it.
A big one?
Quite a big one. But what
Tak
happened?
jadi,
Tak
ha?
tahu lah.
Oh,
And also kan, this year I'm looking forward to more music from Sarawak, man. Because recently
What do you mean though? Like music from Sarawak, as in like talents?
Anything like songka. Habis tu music tu bukan songka. Because last year,
Nganuk diri.
last year, I have to give props to people like Melissa Francis, people like Harry Francis.
Yeah.
Siapa lagi? All
The
these.
Francis.
The Francis siblings. Siapa lagi? Baby Shima.
Baby Shima. She's so cute.
Oh my goodness!
She's so cute. She looks so adorable.
the production of the music video. Have you seen? Oh my god! It's so good.
haven't seen it yet, yeah.
I really love what they are doing.
Yeah.
And I hope they will continue ongoing doing that thing, what they're doing. And I hope more music will come out from our local artists.
I saw some negative comments about that music video. You know, some people saying that, you know, why don't we have any Iban talents or
Which one?
Iban talents to make the song, like to do the song instead.
The one Baby Shima ka?
Yeah. So, but for me, I'm proud. I'm proud that someone wants to learn about our
She
culture.
was full on bahasa Iban, bro.
And she was she's doing such a great job. She's not doing anything bad at all. She's promoting everything so well, and I'm all for that. So
masalahnya, if you think if you think you say what I explain directly, why I translate directly.
Your England is not Englanding.
If you say why don't have Sarawak talent itself, why don't you become the talent?
Yeah.
Why don't you write songs? Why don't you do music video? Stop it with this behavior. I tell you first. Really, enough lah. Everything anyone do, everything anyone say, Wes got this coin comment. Like, why you don't let people talk?
that one is us, is it?
Why don't let me? No, people are having a conversation. Please, girl, come here, talk to us. Then you know how it feels like right here.
You're talking about
I'm just touching
our
everything
random
right
comments
now.
though. Yeah, but I don't know. Like for me, I saw the music video. I saw it briefly only, but but I loved it because every single time when I see Baby Shima, if I'm not mistaken, she came to Kuching not too long ago, right? So there were a lot of posts about her, but every time when I see her speak, every time I see her talk, she's just so sweet, and I love that.
I thought I didn't know who she was, honestly. And then when I saw the music video, I'm like,
who is this?
And then I literally was like, wow, dude, she looks so Malay.
I know that she's not an Iban, I also don't.
But her pronunciation is so good.
Yeah, so that's a lot of hard work, Like for us, Orang Dayak, we should be very proud that somebody is actually putting effort to sing our song, to spread it to the
far and
Malaysia.
wide. Yeah.
And this will also get other people intrigued, what is this? And guys, come on, if there are good things out there, just appreciate the good things, man. Don't have to nitpick every single thing.
Can we get this out? Like 2024 netizens, please, if you want to comment things nicely, comment something encouraging, comment something positively, rather than criticizing so much. If you want to criticize, you do first. Okay.
Relax.
Need to get it out.
Go pray. Don't agree.
Not yet time. Okay. I think we haven't talked about this on our podcast. And I really want to talk about it to you because I want to know. I generally ask people like as a passing kind of thing because I know this is a very serious topic. But what are your thoughts about the Palestine-Israel war, man? Because I think it's personally I have been. What I do for this cause is by boycotting a lot of things. And I have an app for me to detect whether items are related or funding the weapons that is used to kill all these innocent people. But what are you... I want to hear from you first before I continue.
I usually...
because a lot of people they always go back to October the 7th, especially Mr. Pierce Morgan. It didn't start on October 7th, okay? So, but a lot of, because these things, this conflict, it got a lot of attention on October the 7th, 2023. So,
for me, I grew up with this news, it has never changed. Like since I was young, back page of when it's world news, it's always about this. It's always about the Palestine and Israel. It's always been about that. So for me, I kind of I understand what everyone, especially now with social media. Back in the days, the newspaper, right? Now you have social media. You've got eyes everywhere, all around the world, portraying things. Where a newspaper back then, we only can read. This time it's like an eye-opener to everybody. But what I feel about it is one, it is ridiculous that it's still happening now. Two, political-wise, I don't want to say more than I understand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Go on.
Yeah, more than I understand. And three, is there really no way to solve this? Yeah.
But what do you understand about this whole thing? What do you know about it? Like, who... I don't want to say whose side are you on, but I just want to know, what do you understand about it? Who do you think started it first, and why? Do you know why? Do you know
I don't think until there. For me, it's more about I don't think about who you asked me about I know why or how, right? For me, I just feel very painful for the people there. You know, for the Palestinians, for all the people that are affected in this. Political wise, like I said, I'm not going to say anything because anything that I don't know much about to form an opinion about. But I don't want to keep on seeing all these images on my Instagram of people trying to speak out. Like, how many people does it take?
Yeah, how many people?
How many people does it take to speak out? Like, and even some that were speaking out that are no longer around, journalists, what else? Many journalists. So for me, I only can speak to the point where what I feel about all these people having to live
like that
with all this outcome and as if they don't have a choice. It's like, you know, macam yung it's like just
like you put people in a open air jail kind of thing, and you can do
something
whatever
like that,
you want. You know,
yeah.
because it is actually an open air jail.
Yeah, that's why I feel it just feels trapped.
Yeah, oh my god, I you know, I'm sorry that I only got to kind of like into this whole conflict between
Why
these
do
two
you have
sides
to apologize for
only
that?
now, because it's been happening since the 1948 though.
It's been happening forever.
I mean, to be exact, 1948.
I'm not saying that I'm surprised that people are like actually, you know, it's great. It's great because the louder people are making noise about it,
The better lah.
yeah, but to the point where I'm at like, how much louder do you need people to be, man?
But still nothing has been done. And I just want to say that up till now, today's berapa hari bulan again? 19th of February. Yeah. Up till now, there's over 29,000 Palestinian deaths already.
Wow.
29,000? 29,000?
Come on,
29,000, yes.
reporter.
Yes, 29,000. And back in the days, death toll reached 750, and this was the first Nakba. Nakba.
What does that mean?
It means I forgot about it. Wait, Nakba means something like a cleansing type of thing. Let me quickly. This mass exodus came to be known as the Nakba or catastrophe. It's I think it's their term to say that we are cleansing the. Do you think before I go further, do you think this is ethnic cleansing at its best? Yes or no? Or you don't know? Or you can't say?
It's not on my mind. Not on my mind. Not on my mind, but not on my mind. Meaning that it's there. But like I said lah, it could be that. But I'm not. How do I say this? I don't know the insides of it to even form more opinion of it. Like, because I don't want to say things that might hurt the people of Palestine. I don't want to say things that might show that because there are some things that I need to be clear, then I can form an opinion of it. But yeah, man, what?
So the first Nakba happened in 1948, and then that was when 750 people were displaced, Palestinians. And then in 1967, when we had, 1963 or 1967? 1967, okay, 1963, we Malaysia formed.
Don't simply.
1967, another 300 people, 300,000 people were displaced. And then I think they're looking, I don't know, man. These days, I don't think Israel is trying to hide things anymore, man. Do you know, in a more recent article that I read, they haven't killed a single Hamas officer at all.
You got to tell me these things though.
Yeah. I'm telling you, like, they haven't achieved its goal, their goal at all. All they've killed is civilians.
Yeah, that's the part where it's so heartbreaking. Because all these people, like, why?
They keep saying it's for Israel has its right to defend themselves or whatnot. But what are you defending against yourself? What are you defending yourself for? Like, who is attacking you? Because I'm obviously on the Palestinian side lah, because it's actually a Muslim's responsibility to kind of like give support, give prayers, give supplications to our Muslim brothers, and not just Muslim brothers.
No, there's Jewish, there's Christians
over there, and the fact that Jewish people are also against this.
Yeah, they are.
It's beyond. This is what you call the Lulu. It's not the Solulu, at all.
At this point, what is the Sululu? So we also
the Solulu is
might
just
need
not
to be the Lulu.
Yeah, stop attacking lah. Actually, but I don't know. Their leader Benjamin Netanyahu and their allies are not even trying to hide it anymore, man. They slipped up so many times on the news. I don't know whether you've seen it. They're trying to not use genocide as part of their speech or whatnot. This is not genocide. This is them defending themselves. And an Israeli kid said this exact words, do not even compare the, what do you call it? The Nazi time again? What do you call that thing again?
World War?
World War.
What is it?
The Jewish, Nazi killed a lot of Jews last time.
Yeah.
Do not even compare that genocide to this genocide. She said this genocide. And she's like, held her mouth.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how many times? No, like, can we stop lying? Can we stop lying? For what purpose? Why are you guys killing people? It's the kids that are talking like this,
Yeah.
Like, ayo, they're the way they have nurtured or not nurtured. This is not called nurturing at all, man. This is brainwash already. Manipulate.
Okay.
The way they have manipulated these kids' punya mindset, the way they think.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of TikToks of some Israeli kids, talking to another Palestinian where they were like debating back and forth. But like I said, I only feel with I can't bear to keep on seeing these things. It affects me a lot.
Do you think you are desensitized already? Because apparently this is one of their goals. Like, you remember previous wars and stuff like that. We've heard of the 9/11 thingy, right? And then the Afghanistan conflict and all this stuff. Because the news plays it every day, they report on it every day, and people became like, oh, it's just another day of the war, it's just another news about the war. Do you feel like it has become to that point personally on yourself? Or are you still, no, this is not right?
It is not right. There's no such thing as normalizing it. It may be always played. It may be, like I said, since I was a kid, But there's no way to, it's no such thing as normalized.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Because apparently this is one of their goals. Right? Because, trends, it comes and then goes. Right?
Yeah.
This is how they want it to be, So, for example, this dance is trendy, this song is trendy, and then it dies down.
Algorithm.
So this is their way of but nah, man, this is it's not happening. And the more recent attack was really heartbreaking. How Israel, how they drop flyers? They drop flyers. There's a QR code that y'all can scan, and it shows a map to safety. Meaning,
if we're in Palestine,
they're about to attack this spot.
So
please
you go
to
there.
that spot. They will give a route for you to go there. They do this. It's in the news, man. They drop flyers. And that safe place or safe zone is Rafah. Rafah is the border between Palestine and Egypt.
Yeah.
And then they bombed that recently. And there's millions of refugees there. You literally guided or you asked these people to take cover at the border, and then you bomb them there and then.
Like, you as a reporter and a newscaster, right? Would it is there no way that the world leaders can interfere with this? Because we have some powerful world leaders in this world, and I'm just thinking if there's
If you want to talk about the
I'm
world,
asking you though. I don't know. So is there such thing?
If you're talking about the world leaders, there's the UN, the United Nations, and they voted. I think this was last year already. They voted against. They voted for a ceasefire, like total ceasefire. But US has a veto.
What is it?
They have the kuasa mutlak veto. So because like majority voted for a ceasefire, but because US has the veto in UN, so it was. That's why there's still war.
Wait, I didn't get
just because US did not want a ceasefire.
Why?
Because they're funding Israel, bro. This thing is so twisted, I tell you. That's why I'm sorry, but I'm speaking from my
Are these facts though? From the newsroom stuff?
Yeah. US vetoed the whole thing. And it's because of that it was not done.
Then are we directing everyone's should the mass media like actually go to what do you call that word? Like not campaign, what is it? Like like if you want to get
propaganda ka?
Like if you want to like how when we start a trend we want these people to stop, so like let's say if everybody get together and then they go and condemn
protest,
like hoi ceasefire now, will they work?
It happened everywhere in the world, but I don't think it's still. That's why one of the most effective way of protesting is boycotting. Like.
But what is it? This thing like because I don't know much about the boycotting stuff. I know that people are boycotting, but what I want to know is that because there's also another side of media that says that you guys boycotting this one actually belongs to a Malaysian company, blah blah blah. How would that make you feel? Like for me, I'm like, okay. Like I take it as just like, okay, that's a fact. But what?
I honestly, I can't say that I don't feel sorry for people, for example, who work at McDonald's, who work at Starbucks, and these people are probably my distant family ka, or long lost friend ka, whatnot. They might be working at the HQ of McDonald's, Starbucks, or KFC or whatnot kan. But because I can't do anything physical to them, Israel, because I'm here in Kuching and I don't have any capacity of doing anything. Yeah. So the only thing that I can do is by boycotting, and that's just how I set my mind. Like I'm not going to help or put my money into something that will be used to buy ammunitions, buy weapons to kill Palestinians, And I it's like you can't think so much about certain things, certain things that you can't just dive too much into the details, For me lah, hence that's why I just choose to boycott, and I've been advocating this to my families and my friends, who I know is on this side, who is on the Palestinian side. I dare not to advocate this to other people that I might not be clear about their stance. Kan?
Yeah.
So this because I told them, later during Judgment Day, when the world's over, kind of thing. If God asks you, what did you do with your money? This kind of thing. I feel like. Are these people who work at TVS pula? Are the people working at McDonald's and Starbucks and whatnot? Are all these US or Israel affiliated companies gonna save me from hellfire? No, they're not. I'm only gonna answer to God ba.
But I would like to know. There's also another side where people say that it's like boycotting is not helping this whole Palestinian.
It does.
What do you have to say against that?
It does actually. In Morocco, Starbucks and H&M totally closed down.
Wow.
Totally closed down because everybody was boycotting it. And I don't know.
This is where?
Morocco.
Okay.
Yeah. Several other countries also, the chain closed down. And if you think that's ineffective, then you thought wrong, bro. And honestly speaking, since October 7th, I haven't been eating McDonald's or KFC or Pizza Hut or anything that is affiliated. If you guys support the Palestinian cause, let me show you an app that you can use. It's called No Thanks. It's only available on the Android though. iPhone tak ada. And yeah, iPhone is also, even though we're recording using an iPhone right now, but yeah, it's fine. And people ask me, hey bro, you say you boycott, but why you still use iPhone? I still have my iPhone, my
Jangan
iPhone.
membazir.
Exactly.
Jangan membazir. Do not waste. Like you're not asking someone to like buy and all that. That defeats the purpose already.
So
boycotting means that you're not going to do it in the future. Like in the future,
present.
meaning like in 1 minute from now, you know.
So,
but like for boycotting as well. For me, I know there are a lot of people like, I don't know. It's you hear also from, I'm not going to choose sides here. I'm just going to say because I hear a lot from those McDonald's and KFC staffs and all that. I also feel for them because when these people, especially like waiter waitresses works in this franchise, most of them are not well off.
Yeah, I know.
You know, you're not
I
talking
totally
about. Of course, they're gonna be like fresh grads, 17-year-old, 18-year-olds. But nowadays, you also see like already mid-ages, like, you know, just trying to survive. So I feel both of it. I don't know much about boycott because I don't take Starbucks. And then
You don't?
No, I don't drink coffee, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't drink
Since
coffee.
when, huh?
I don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
I always drink tea. And most of the time I just go to kopitiam because I love my home cooked stuff. So that boycotting did not really affect me because I didn't go there anyways, you know. But
you were saying about the livelihood of the people who works with these,
so
chains, kan?
how to say, like, me as a human, I'm kind of soft when it comes to feelings and people's lives. You know, this empathy in me is just so banyak. Most of the time, when people ask me, when's the last time you cry? Every day, bro. Why? I watch strangers' content. It's either their dog or their lives or something happy happening to them. I cry, you know. So even for them, I feel as well. Am I a bad person for that? Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, because it's true. You know, like, but I guess like if you have a goal, like you're doing that, you see a bigger picture, you know that it's going to, your intentions are basically...
My intentions are not against the workers, you know, really.
So
you
meaning,
guys, I honestly respect you guys. You guys cari duit makan also. Like all of us. I mean, I'm not from a well-off family as well. I struggle with my own finances as well. So, I mean, that's why maybe this is my time to kind of like tell my friends, you people who work with the chains out there, maybe it's time for you guys to consider a job change lah. Maybe lah. If you are serious about, you know, supporting the Palestine cause, try to look for, you know, an alternative job. Grab also is. I'm so disappointed, you know.
It's hard, isn't it?
Honestly, Tasha, it has not been easy at all.
So for me,
everything is
related. But at the end of the day, like for me, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you what to do or not to do or what to think. I'm just gonna try to say that whatever you do in life, I hope that whatever it is you decide to do, it's for a good intention, and that is all that matters. You know. Because now I see what I don't like about this whole thing since October 7th is our own people tearing each other apart because of certain things that you didn't say or certain things that you said, you know, I just don't want it to, just because of all of this and then suddenly our own people is...
Wait, how, when?
No lah.
Can
like
you please elaborate further? Because I don't see that.
No, like social media.
I don't see that on my social.
You don't see people like just boycotting, say kalau nak boycott tu, but like people fighting.
Huh?
Like people just...
Really? People fight because of boycott?
People say not fight, but people like argue their way because like one supports the boycott, one doesn't, and then one is like supporting the companies who are apparently they say is not affiliated and stuff like that. So that's what I meant.
Oh, like a back and forth.
Yeah, like a back and forth kind of thing, and to the point where I don't like it when they say like, oh, sidak ya. Who is sidak you talking about? What is sidak ya? Why do you have to word it like that? You know, sidak tu memang bukan jenis sidak Tuhan. You know, like, why? You know, this is not it. Do you understand what I mean now?
I somehow get a picture of it.
Yeah, when like suddenly it came, like suddenly everyone just suddenly pinning up. Why do I say suddenly so much?
Let me give you a scenario. Is it? I'm trying to get what your point is. Okay, is it where macam this person, for example, if you as a Muslim, you have never spoken about a single word about the Palestinian cause, and that creates a problem I have a problem with that, for example. Is that what you mean? Is that kind of the scenario that you're trying to say? Like, I have a problem with another person who has not spoken a single word about the conflict.
That one is a different one, right? This one, you mean like you have not spoken about, no. This one is, I'm talking about social media. So you're talking about the Palestine and Israel, right? And then in the comments, it's going to be, for some reason, it's going to be somehow linked to personal attacks.
Contoh
macam, okay, this person said that, because of you people supporting this, it started off like one person, they blame this person, boycott. And then after that becomes suddenly personal attacks, text. And then it just goes on. And then more people support this person, support that person. And then they end the whole thing that the whole, the conflict that's already stems from hate, then turns more hate here as well. I don't like that. I just don't like it. I don't like people building up hate and then spreading it around.
Hate spreads faster than love.
And that is dangerous.
Yes.
That is dangerous.
It's like fake news spreads faster than the truth.
Like,
it's the nature of it.
I know already, I knew growing up, war is already a losing end. Like anything when it comes to war, you lose already because you lose.
Nobody benefits. The one winning also spending a lot of money.
Exactly. Yeah. Spending a lot of money, nothing. You can get it back. But I'm talking about people that lose their lives. So what I'm just saying is that, like, I understand there's a war going on there. Let's not make it happen here as well. That is what I mean. This is when I'm just got enough of social media and I hear. And I see all these people like, why like this? Like, if people want to help, like, suddenly become angry. How about?
Okay.
I hope I even explained it well because my train of thought today is like, it's still, I don't know already.
I think I don't have a goal of trying to sway you on either side of the board, but what I've been seeing,
I want a Palestinian side though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but okay.
That is like obvious.
I hate seeing all these Israel troops. They are prancing and dancing at the battlefield as if... And do you know that they literally... I just saw this a few days ago. A group of army fought among themselves, the Israel army. They fought amongst themselves because that guy killed that kid first. Because this guy wanted to kill that guy, kid first.
They think they're in funfair or what?
I'm like, bro, you're playing with this kind of things? You fight over these kind of things? Like, if they are really, really fighting to defend themselves, they won't be acting like this. Nobody would bother about your skincare while you are at the battlefield. Can you believe that this guy who had a military vest on with all these pockets, you know what's inside those pockets? Moisturizers, sunblocks, serums.
Vacation.
I'm like, excuse you. I don't want to say the B word.
What is this, TikTok?
Yes, TikTok. It was on TikTok.
You mean the soldier showed?
Yeah.
Get ready with me.
Oh my, it's a guy some more, not even a girl.
Is it like get ready with me or what? What would it say?
It's like while on battlefield, don't forget to moisturize, don't forget to wear your sunblock, don't forget to...
like that also can.
Yeah, and then they one of the destroyed masjid, they played around with the microphone and sang inside it. I'm like, ayo, dude, religion, tolerance, please, we are all for it here. Even if honestly, I think like if we are in a war, I think we would still have some form of religion tolerance. Even if something is destroyed or a temple is destroyed, you wouldn't do anything that would kind of like soil or
tarnish,
disrespect that place. Because it's a holy place for that religion, that particular religion. Why would you disrespect a holy ground with? It breaks my heart, man.
But do you think that he was taking orders?
I think,
or was it like a random?
It looks like a free will to me. It looks like he's acting on his free will, man.
Who can do that?
Well, you're at the ruins of a war.
But a mosque though. I think like if I was soldier also like, I wouldn't.
Exactly, that's my point. Yeah, you know, if you're an army, right? If you're a soldier right now, you would have the respect in you not to do such thing in any kind of temple, whatever, whether it was destroyed or still in perfect condition. You know, you wouldn't do that, man. Like, this is the type of mentality that these Israelis have, you know. And I'm not talking about all of them. Some Jews are very respectful of all religion. A lot of Jews in America, because America is the most visible in social media, because they're everywhere on social media. I mean, and they speak against all of this. They not just hate, they condemn this kind of behavior. They do not understand.
I've seen
how did it become to this? And if the thing is, Benjamin Netanyahu, right? He speaks about fulfilling the commandments of the Judaism or something like that, right? When all these rabbis, they said, no, and not our religion did not say any of these kind of things.
Like a lot of religion, even
war.
Yeah, no religion promotes war. None. Every single religion.
But that's
promotes
what he's been
peace.
using.
Every single religion wants peace.
When you use religion as the cause, when it's never a cause, it's just your personal gain. This is what happens. So
The penunggang agamas, is it?
there you go.
Malaysia also got like. Oh, that one like hey, maybe for another day.
Oh, you had a
No, just
conversation
reading
with it?
things and hearing things and seeing things sometimes. Yeah, that's for another day.
Honestly, I want to speak about this more, especially with people who really, really have this, who passionately loves this. So, loves the war, but who is passionately into
Speaking
out about the war itself. It's you think all these big celebrities are talking about it is enough? No, the more the better. More, we need more. Whoever you are, whether you are a celebrity, whether you are just a regular person living their life, you know, speaking out is the least that we can do. Just reposting is the least you can do, man. Even if you don't support anything, even if you're not on the religious side of the war, speak about it on the humanitarian side of the war, man. Because come on, how many lives?
I see a lot of people talking about the humanitarian side of it, though. There's a lot.
How many lives do we need to lose before we stop this? Do we need a nuclear war to stop everything, man? Really? I don't see it solving. And
but isn't it like, how to say, like the first thing when I told you just now, like, does any of the world can the world leaders step in? Yeah. So when you said that already, that's very like when I feel is like, that's what kind of world we living in?
This is corruption at its best, lah.
Yeah. What kind of world are we living in when nobody can help anybody anymore? You know.
And I honestly don't know what is happening in the Middle East when, I mean, Palestine is a Muslim country, but where's Jordan? Where's Abu Dhabi? Where's Egypt? Where's everyone? Where's everyone? Why are you all not helping each other? I am so proud to be a Malaysian because of our Prime Minister right now. He has been super vocal about things, man. He is clear about condemning the US over funding everything, over the UN,
ceasing fire.
The UN for not trying to facilitate the ceasefire and all these things. I am so proud that our Prime Minister has. It's not flaky. Suddenly go back to flaky.
Yeah.
But yeah, I respect him a lot. And Dato Sri Anwar Ibrahim has gone through a lot of shit in his life. He's been put to jail so many times. He's been accused of so many things. but at the end of the day, truth will prevail kan, you know. And I don't think Israel can keep up with their lies, man. They won't. Trust me. They have slipped up so many times and trying to say they're just defending themselves against Hamas or whatever. Nope, they're not. They're just lying to you. And if you still think that Palestine started this whole thing, bro, before just please do yourself a favor, please. I can't say this. I can't stress this enough, man. Like, just even though you don't want to care so much about political things and stuff like that, but please just know a bit only. Just, you don't want to be on the wrong side of history, man. Really, you really don't.
Don't ask people a bit only.
I can't ask for more.
I was waiting for you to share. Like, don't forget to check out my new episode of where I will be sharing with. I was expecting you to at least like say that there's a source of education where you would put some. Some facts and some historical information where you can find it in just a click of Yusuf's profile. Yusuf's profile.
Maybe I should do that, okay? I just read a brief history about the Israel and Palestine conflict. Al Jazeera wrote it. Mm-hmm. It's really great. They also gave map on how it started. Israel was these 3 dots on Palestine. 3 dots. And then now only Gaza Strip left. Under Palestine. Can you believe that?
You come up with all that, okay?
I put on my Instagram lah.
Then when a story, you repost whatever you know lah. But anyways, I got this. I really want to ask you because you're a newscaster. You're doing media, right? And you know now, like a lot of people are saying, like the media is lying to you. The media is lying to you.
Okay.
Does it lie? Got lie or not? Cannot be. Don't have.
God, trust. I don't want to pinpoint.
Carefully?
Yeah, I don't want to pinpoint. TVS, per se, we don't lie. Alhamdulillah, inshallah. What we report is how it is. Okay?
But how do you
Unless
find
the
out?
minister or the... Say, for example, I interviewed Tasha. Maybe you can drop that part. Yes, that one maybe we do because we want to jaga your.
You mean like redact some statements?
We want to jaga your reputation also, ma.
Okay.
I mean, everybody has slip ups. Everybody has done mistakes in the past. Of course, we as reporters we are responsible of reporting the right thing and also jaga air muka orang.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking
lies,
about media in general. When you're talking about world news and talking about the news all over the world.
I can tell you. By having access to AFP and Reuters, because TVS, we use their service, so we buy a fee, which is millions, if I'm not mistaken.
It's not cheap.
It's not cheap, man. You think news is free? No. So, how they write it is very, very
Factual?
Deceptive. So, hence, that's why when you read the news, you have to know, even in Malaysia itself, okay, for example.
You know how they say, like, media sometimes they lie or they blow things up to proportion or they sensationalize certain things to cover up for blah, blah, blah. So that actually do happen.
It does. We do. I mean, I'm not speaking on behalf of TVS. Let me give you that disclaimer. But some news agencies, they use sensationalism. This is called yellow journalism to capture the attention of readers. Because would you read Nama Saya Tasha or I don't want to be known as Farah anymore. I'm Tasha. Kind of thing. Like this kind of thing. Like, you know the headlines.
Can different example?
Yeah.
What was your example ba? I don't want to be Tasha anymore, huh? What meaning?
For example, or I'm Yusuf, but I'm a she. You know, this kind of thing. Even though the person didn't say that, but you use that to capture.
Very unethical lah.
Very unethical. So, by having access to all these Reuters and AFP kind of thing, we as the journalists, before we take the news out into our respective platforms, we need to also do it here first.
Okay.
We need to know the facts first. Okay, so understand the news, understand how they write, because they're very biased and this is how they lie.
Yes.
Some people, if you have no knowledge, for example, about this conflict, you would just use it and say, oh, Biden is good, Biden is this, Biden is that, Netanyahu is this, all the allies is doing a good job, the UN is a good person, this kind of thing.
This is like bias punya network channel, news channels.
The reason why they lie is because they want, maybe they benefit from parties, or maybe they want to be on the good side of...
or they're getting paid.
They're getting paid and stuff like that. That's why they lie lah. Most of the time, they're paid to lie.
Yeah.
If you're asking whether
So it is, yeah.
Yeah, they do. So you need to, as a reader, as someone who reads the news, you, me, us, everybody, you need to
do your homework.
It's like when you gossip with friends lah. For example, you hear Tasha, me and Tasha were talking about a friend, but another person is talking about that friend as well. So we need to, wait, that's not a good example.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Very terrible.
Yeah.
Okay, let's say I don't like Tasha. So I talk to person A.
Talk bad about me.
Okay, but then person A knows Tasha. Okay? So she or he has the responsibility to, balance everything and see which one is the truth.
Yeah.
This is the sort of mindset that you need to have when you're reading the news these days, because it's not as
it is.
then.
Yeah, a lot of things are just so sensationalized, and that's most of the thing. Like even random entertainment news to world news, I always double check. I'll go to this side and I'll go to this side. I'm like, oh.
Speaking of which, oh my goodness, Thailand is trying to get Taylor Swift on.
She's not.
Hey, wait. Singapore paid Taylor Swift 1.3 million something so that she doesn't perform in other countries in Southeast Asia. Can you believe that?
This story legit
Baru.
not.
Legit.
Bias
And no. No.
You Taylor Swift fan.
No.
Okay.
No.
TVS got this one.
No.
Shout out TVS.
Some other news reported it, and to counter that, Thailand's president is trying to pay more to get Taylor Swift.
Wow, auction is it?
My God, I have never seen an artist being pitted by, I don't know,
she's huge, man. She's powerful. It's insane.
It's insane, dude.
I saw Calista from Hits.
Oh my God.
Former colleague as well. She went over. She was crying. Poor girl. So cute.
Bless her heart, though.
Yeah, bless her heart. I felt like, wow, you deserve this. You deserve to watch her live. And she's been so passionate about it. But when I saw these people and like how it would affect even her, I'm like, you gotta be making some music that have been altering people's lives, in order to do this. And when you're talking about countries
trying to pay Taylor Swift not to perform in each other countries is crazy. I don't know. How is that a thing, bro?
Yeah.
I thought the artist has the power to choose where he or she wants to tour.
Wow.
People.
What's the reason for them not wanting them to perform in
tourism,
Thailand?
I guess.
Okay. Don't laugh fight now. Tourism is a fight now.
You think
world is a fight now.
I don't.
2024. Don't start like this.
Oh wait, I have something to show you.
What now? When show me? How's that? Your glasses?
This needs visual aid. I was on my way here because we haven't been recording a podcast in a while, kan. I was wearing these glasses.
Why?
And then on the way, kan, I adjust. I just drop like that. What a way to start the day, huh?
Yes.
Congratulations, guys.
Congratulations.
I don't have another image.
Oh, it's okay. This one you can always,
My mom, you know what?
You know the thing called sellotape?
No way, Jose. But
why?
You suggested that. My mom asked, hey, can ask some people to weld it, ma?
Oh, your eyesight so bad. Your eyesight so bad.
Okay, before we go, I think we were done with that topic.
Yeah.
And I wish to talk about it more on the podcast. with guests as well because I want to know their piece. I want to know. No, honestly, if anybody on the show later on, if they're on Israel's side, I don't mind.
I would love to listen.
I
also,
want to
why?
listen why.
You know,
because
I've been listening to a lot on both sides.
I am very biased when it comes to this, of course, and I'm going to debate about it, of course.
Yeah.
I will give.
I enjoy it, to be honest, on TikTok when you listen to them. Because sometimes you know that it's a bit like, okay, you've been brainwashed, dude. Like something
but you still want to hear what they have to say.
but I want to
right?
hear. Right? It's not that I'm like, I don't want to hear you at all. No, I still want to listen to
I love listening to debates online these days. We're getting old. Hey, this is something I want to ask you. So I wanted to bring this up on this podcast, this episode. What do you think of people saying that you're getting old? Are you okay with it? What? Go ahead. You go first.
I don't mind. We age every day. We're aging. I don't know. I'm always very proud of my growth.
But because I think like it's laced with
Do you mean like, soup kena kau tua macam ya?
No. It's laced with. It implies that you're irrelevant. That kind.
When it comes to media and being a public figure. Ignore that.
You old, bro. What you doing?
So you'd be like, so I'm old. What you gonna do? So what?
Exactly.
No, I don't really bother when it comes to age because there's nothing you can do
exactly
about it. There's nothing you can do about it. You can only embrace it, and it doesn't matter if you're old, but if you're hot, but your mind is like very bad, it's useless as well. So
if you're young and your mind is bad, you're as useless as the useless old person.
Relate.
No, I'm just saying lah. Does it affect me? It does. It does to a point lah.
It does affect you.
And then I forget about it lah because sometimes I mean every time I say I'm old, I do feel a bit sorry for myself because I didn't.
You say you're old.
Yeah, I say.
People
I'm
say you're old not.
God. As a joke lah, maybe. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe people being polite to me. They never say that to me though.
because girls they don't like being told they're old.
I don't know.
Why is this a thing?
I don't. Why?
Why?
What do you mean? Don't like getting old? You're old is old lah.
Yeah lah. Some people are the lulu ma. They don't want to get old ma. They don't want to look old. Fix this, and everything.
I actually declined a Botox.
Oh really?
Not Botox. What do you call it? The purest form of Botox. I declined.
Fillers.
No.
Hyaluronic fillers.
No. This is like the purest
What is
form
pure?
of
Silicone is it?
No. It's a different kind of cosmetic ways that they're gonna do it, and this is for a very reputable beauty magazine. But I decided to decline it with also a very reputable skin doctor. But after a lot of thought, I decided no. Because, I don't know, as much as, growing...
They wanted to do what?
They wanted to give me that lah. The purest form of Botox.
What is this purest form of...
It's like Botox, but the more expensive version.
Talk. I Google. Why did you reject?
Why did I reject? I rejected it because... I don't know. This is a one-time kind of thing where they're going to spend thousands on me and do my face, right? But at the same time, I feel like I don't know what the outcome would look like. I don't know what the outcome would look like. And I also don't know how to...
Is it Xeomin?
Yes, that.
Xeomin is celebrated for its simplicity. It contains only the active molecule.
Like I said, like it's Botox, but the premium of all premiums Botox.
What is the cleanest form?
No need, I'm talking. How like this?
Okay.
And then, after a lot of thought, I rejected it. And after I rejected it, a few weeks after that, they came back to me again and said that, no, is there any other way that we can get you? Because the doctor really, really wants you. We have tried other influencers before, but she really, really wants you. Maybe I have the perfect mixed face or whatever. I don't know.
Mukatirus.
I don't know. But growing up, I had a lot of insecurities. When you grow up looking at all these celebrities and all these different supermodels, you can't help but always compare. And also growing up in an Asian household, also Comparing is no need only. But yeah, so and then slowly as I grew up, I looked myself in the mirror. I kind of like who I am. I always wish that I had, I still do use filters because it's there for a reason. Yeah. And like, sometimes, you want to do nose, want to do this, do that. But then after slowly growing up, I realized that I like my face. This is my face, I grew loving it, I used to hate how my nose looked. I used to hate why my jaw is like kind of long.
Yours is very... like a bit protruding.
I don't know. But then when there's one girl that actually told me that she really liked my jaw, and I'm like, really? Because I never liked it. And then slowly I started appreciating what I have, and I realized that I look like a bit of my mom. I look a bit my dad. And if I do anything to alter it, I won't be looking like them anymore. Especially when I see the family photos, I'm like, wow, we all look. We have.
But you and your brother look different, oh?
That one very different. My brother even don't look like from my family. Because like I look like a mashup from my mom and dad, right? And then my brother like,
Where?
Who you? Circle DNA. No, but but when you come to personality, you see how the way we talk is mostly the same. But and I had to decline it. I unfortunately came up with another different reason because I didn't want to say, I don't want because this and that. I just said that I wasn't there for the weekend. So they came to me twice, and then I thought talk about it. And I told my mom, I said, Ma, can you let me know that if I did a dumb decision or a great decision? And after I told her that I turned it down, my mom said, hey, you did a good job. Because you did a good job because I was also worried that if once I don't know what they changed, maybe Botox, cannot frown lines, all these sort of things. Or maybe I was afraid that I did not like my new me, But I guess that, and that's when I realized that I kind of like my laughing lines. Kind of like these are all stories to tell. These are all the pain, all the happiness, all the good stuff. And bad stuff that had happened,
Matter.
So, and then after that, slowly I just say no. And I don't know if maybe one day I'll be like, why I didn't just take that last time, or maybe. But for now, I'm kind of like, I'm happy that I didn't. So that's why when you ask me, what do you feel about getting older and all that? I don't know. I kind of am interested. I still love going to facials. That is for
facials is normal lah.
That one is like
you want to jaga,
all your
buang jerawat. Yes.
That one I still go. But when it comes to changing, I don't know. Younger, like I was always wanted, like, how come I don't have the person-sized boobs?
Look at
all these sort of things. And slowly I learned, like, it took a very, very long time for me to love who I am right now. I'm still battling with my size because, like, if I work out, I look leaner, and if I don't, I just look skinny. And I'm on the skinny side now because I haven't been working out.
Look,
sorry for all that information.
No, good. I love that you have this kind of mindset because it's a problem in society, macam everybody. I don't know, man. Like, I totally understand if you're like maybe older and you want to look younger. I mean, that happens to a lot of women and men as well. Simon Cowell did a lot of things to his face, man.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. I don't mind when people get it. I don't think it's wrong. If someone loves it, I encourage them. Like I had like
I will not encourage anyone.
I will not encourage or discourage people because this is what they do. Like some people, they are very, very, their looks is their prized possession, and I understand that too because I have some aunties and I have some people that I know that really, really prioritize beauty. So depends on what you're passionate about. For me, I just don't want to lose my identity. Like for other people, they just want to be pretty. If you got the money, you're working hard for that, and you really, truly think that you can die happy with this, go for it. Like, I'm not going to stop people because of one opinion that I think that is wrong, So whatever makes you happy, I'm good. But for me, for now, no.
But as I said, I understand if like the person is older and they want to look younger, or whatever, they want to do all these, what do you call these procedures? Do lah. If you want to look younger. Yeah, but I don't understand the younger ones.
That one also
I really cannot fathom. Like, why?
But I guess it's culture though.
No, this is America. This is America. this is the culture that America is implying.
Exactly, it's culture.
Yeah,
like for them, it's like boob job at 13, at 14 is normal.
It's a whole. I feel like it's a whole agenda. It feels like a whole agenda, you know. Like honestly, if we were not exposed to Western culture and all these things, we won't have an idea even to do anything about our bodies. All these face, all
don't
these.
Stress, ba? You don't want to do.
Don't
do.
like ba, because cannot. I know that. I really know that. That is very. I understand that each to their own. You know, I know that, but. If any of my friends and they want to get like, especially if I love my friend, if you friend biasa-biasa suka kau lah, maybe not even friend lah. That if like that bukan friend lah kan. Maybe just I know you and you know me like that only lah. But if you're my friend, if you told me that you want to do all these procedures and all stuff, I will definitely speak against it, bro, because I know you like that already. And if you change your face, if I cannot accept,
you know why I feel that way? You know why I feel that way? Because like last time I used to think that Iggy Azalea was one of the most beautiful people in the world, like her face. After she changed her nose, I'm like,
exactly. You look at celebrity also, you feel like that. What more to say if did that thing happen to your friend, man?
Yeah, because she was so pretty before.
It's the pretty girls that are usually having this kind of things. I don't know why pretty girls are so insecure about themselves. Why? Tell me, you're a girl. Tell me why girls, pretty girls especially, why are you guys so insecure about yourselves? Speaking from a girl point of view.
I don't know. I decline Botox, dude.
So,
maybe I'm just a dude with long hair.
Can you?
Well, like I told you, some
how do you rationalize it?
They just want to be pretty.
But they're pretty already.
Okay, you have to understand. You know, it's not as something like a human's mind is so complex.
I know.
You're talking about all pretty girls. It's hard for me to identify why, because I'm not even like a therapist, and I don't know why I'm talking like this. But like we're too serious for so long. I stress, bro. But anyways, every single person, you know, got one girl. Maybe she just want to be pretty. Maybe she just want to be. Maybe she thinks this is sad. You know, sometimes even artists, the more like K-pop artists, sometimes they're so hot already, then suddenly like they do some procedures, this and that. It changes things, right? But for them, you can't unlook what you see in the mirror, bah. You know, like when you're younger and you already think you're ugly, forever, bah, no matter how many times people say that you're pretty, you're not going to appreciate it. And I was that person. I'm talking from my own personal experience, you know. Because when I was younger, I was never. I think that I wasn't the that fair king.
You were quite, and you're an athlete as well.
School swimmer, bro.
Some more. Always under the sun.
Not so terror lah. Like, you know, people just throw me in just so that it's like, oh, just to finish the criteria. And then this person she got good stamina, but very slow. She can endure it. Yeah, but she finished last. As long as she can. So yeah, I'm not a competitive person, man. I'm just not a competitive person. But yeah, I don't know. Like girls, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Go on Google or Reddit. It's gonna be so fun.
I honestly
for you to
want to invite a person who has. If you know any person, if you are a person who has done something to your face or your body and you're open about it and you're open to talk about it, please come over. I want to understand your head, what's going on in your mind.
I would love to talk to Leng Yan though, because like all her procedures that she do, she shows it on the internet. Leng Yan.
Who's that?
Leng Yan, DJ, host, Leng Yan. Yeah, you will get to know her.
Can we get her on?
She's not here. If she's here, I would. Yeah, she has been very open with her surgeries, her procedures. She will show it, and that's one thing that I admire about her. She doesn't hide it. You know, some artists like you obviously change your whole face, and you still say that you have nothing done. But hers, like she shows, and she does also speak out about like the dangers of it, or like even when something ruptured or whatsoever, she also shows. I also follow a few.
Oh my goodness.
I've seen that one. I think was. Who was that? The ruptured one. I've seen like some influencer.
We know one person who had that experience, and I think we can invite her.
Who? She did?
Yeah.
Are we allowed to say that? Are we allowed to say that she did a boob job?
Yeah, she told us on Hits Bar.
Really?
Yeah, not on air lah, but while we're doing.
This is on air, bro.
Maybe we can cut this out.
Yes. Cut this out, please. Ni kejap lah kau seorang penenin.
She told about, okay, later lah, sorry, you don't remember.
Yeah, but this one I'm talking about Leng Yan yang memang dah, he memang dah show.
He kah?
She.
Oh,
She's a
he.
she. Yeah. So I don't know, like, hard lah. Why you ask me this question? How do all the girls people in there? Answer lah yourself. Go find on Reddit. Find on Reddit lah.
A quote that I learned from Lenny, shout out. If I think harder, will I know the answer?
No. Exactly. You
So
do
funny
you.
when she said that, man. Sir, if I think harder, do you think I will find the answer?
Of course not. Useless. Right, how long have you been talking? We've been talking forever now.
Yeah, but thank you so much. Shout out to our listeners as well. Thank you for listening for the first season of the Just Saying podcast.
Second.
No, the first season.
First episode.
Last
Okay,
time
okay.
first. Not this one, of course, we baru opening ma.
Yeah.
But last time punya season. Thank you so much for listening. I actually stumbled upon a few people that surprised me. If on the streets, if people go me and say, "Hi Yusuf," usually they would say they know me from Hits or they know me from TVS. But this one particular person, from the Just Saying podcast,
Aww. Girl, you know you better. Watch out. Oh, dah gig.
Yeah.
Okay, see you in the next episode. Don't forget to subscribe, follow us on Instagram, on TikTok, and everywhere. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye. Happy New Year.